Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Key beginning a cast of the play by Aurora Symphony on the Goliath. Right now he's getting out of the way as fast as he can using all of his movement abilities. He went into 1-1-1 for the Pounce, Flame, and Charge, and he's hunting for food as quickly as possible. He's doing a nice job clearing things out. The Flame Breath does an excellent job, and hunting for all the little wildlife. As of about now, the hunters are dropping in, and he's building up his armor very quickly. Ooh, that's a nice perk for to ignore him. That should give him a little extra stealth for the while. Ooh, that's nasty. Walking into the big, unfriendly creatures. He's got a pair of them chasing him right now. But he's still using his movement abilities, all his stamina, to get out of there as fast as possible so that the hunters don't chase him down. Very well played by him. Don't want them to catch up, and hopefully they haven't seen him before he actually gets here. Ooh, but damaged a little bit. Eating's interfered with. Probably gonna have to get out of the way if it keeps at it, and he does. In the meantime, I've been watching this guy play. He's very good using his mobility. Hunters seem to have caught up with him. It's a good choice to pause there because he didn't know where they were coming from. He only saw the assault coming in. But when he took the time to check around, he found the rest of the team. And they're doing a good job chasing him, just dogging him right now. But maybe he'll get away. We'll see in a second. Still using his mobility very efficiently, and in the meantime also hunting down creatures to get his armor up back so that he can keep fighting. Hunters are right behind him. He's not using much stealth, but he also doesn't have much chance for it, so not much I can say there. Still claiming the monster, or not the monster, sorry, the wildlife, and he's already got his level 2 up and ready. But Hunter's still on him. He can't really evolve right now. He's got to get out of here fast as he's working on it. Good use of breaking line of sight and good use of his abilities to get as far out as possible. Looks like he got a little bit misdirected. Definitely needs to clear out as fast as possible. Quick smell, doesn't see anything, so he keeps going. Now, here I believe we saw 2 of the unfriendly monsters, or wildlife, right on the other side of the rock, but the hunters have caught up with him. Does this guy see him? Looks like he doesn't. He might be able to turn and run. Oh, maybe? Oh, there's someone up in the top left corner. That's not good for Aurora. And there it is. He's been found. He has to fail now. Oh, and the dome goes down. Ooh, that would have been a good play by the hunters if I believe it was the assault in the corner, spotted him and pretended not to, and got him to stay so that the tracker could get in and drop the dome. Or trapper, not tracker. Well, but right now, he's just hiding. Doesn't want to fight. If I were him, he's already trapped. I would just go for a strike. Ooh, that was a nice grapple. Or, yeah. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, they're doing an excellent job spreading out right now, just keeping constant damage on him so he can't really be safe anywhere. And that lightning gun doing work. He's already lost most of his armor. Ooh, nasty harpoons. He's not having fun. But honestly, I would definitely have hit something. He's just running constantly, and the way the hunters are playing, he can't really do anything. Dome goes down finally, but his armor is off and now he's taking health damage. Still using all his abilities to get away as fast as possible, with a combination of both the leaps and casts. Very precise landings, it looks to me. And of course, just on the run. He still is only stage 1, which is unfortunate for him, and the hunters are doing a very good job keeping up. Although I haven't seen any damage recently. In fact, he's regenerated a little bit of his armor. Oh, yeah, they're right there. That's unfortunate for him. But he didn't startle the bird, so he might be able to get away. We will see. They're right on his tail, never mind. They have spotted him. And there's one up above, so he can't even double back through there, forcing out a lot of jets. From what I've seen, some of the more successful hunters, or monsters so far, force out a lot of the jets, and then once it's all burned out, they can actually turn and fight, because then there's no mobility available for the hunters. But in order to pull that off, it takes a lot of strategy, or not necessarily strategy, but reactiveness. Abusing the environment more than using it. Alright, he's hiding here again, and this did not work out last time. Although he was a couple meters to our right. Someone's coming up to the left, so he's going to hide back right in this cranny, as he was before. I think he needs to get out of here. The dome is up by now. Oh yeah, easily up by now. Oh, and there's some mines right there. Yeah, unless he's really lucky. No, he bails already. Not going to risk it again like last time. And still, only stage 1. He's not having fun in this game. I've seen quite a few where he's able to get food up before he's even spotted, evolve, and then get full armor before he engages. But this hunter team, tracking him better than most I've seen. Now, but to those of you who don't know, Aurora Symphony, who's playing the monster in this case, ended up ranked 2 in the world overall, including hunters and monsters. He ended up ranked 1st for monsters. Played, what is it, a good 150-ish games with only 2 losses. Ooh, gorgeous dome. Barely caught him, but he got pinned in that corner, which allows a lot of fire on him. Still no armor, or I guess he left all his armor, and that is a lot of crit points on him. Lazarus is doing a lot of work. But he's not fighting. He can't hide well. These guys are using pretty good positioning where they can always be shooting at him. Does manage to eat most of that creature. Ooh, good harpoon there. Deliver it very quickly. And another. He's not having a good day at all. Yeah. He's just running for it, but there's not enough cover in the zone. Not in the dome. He can't. He needs to be fighting, and he just keeps running. That's not working out for him at all. He's already lost 2.5 bars of health. But we'll see. Ooh, pinned down by 2. That was a nice trap set up by Maggie. Yeah, Maggie. I always mix up Maggie and Daisy. Anyways, he's just hoping, and finally the dome goes down. But they're still bringing down his health. He's already lost. He's down to 3 missing bars so far, which is quite a bit. And still no armor. He's on the run though. Hopefully he can get cleared. Maybe get some armor and make a good challenging fight for the Nation. Nice quick munchies, but I believe I just saw a shot across the screen. Oh, there's definitely someone right there. They're not clearing him up. There it is. And he's gonna lose most of what he just worked for, unless he can get clear. There's a crit spot on him. And there's someone up to the left right away. They're cutting him off. Very good work flushing him. They're spread out enough where they can still support each other, but also keep him from running anywhere. And he's taking a lot of hits. Already lost one of those armor bars. So many crit points. He has no room to hunt. There goes another half armor. Still excellent usage of his abilities to keep on the run, but I haven't seen him put any damage into the hunters beyond like incidental. He's here again. This was the place where he got domed and almost destroyed. And I believe by now the dome is already up. It's a 1 minute cooldown from the time it fades, so it should be up by now. Get some good food really quick, and hunters are not in sight it seems, which is good for him. Hopefully he can find more food before they find him, and maybe turn the fight. I love the animations of the Goliath. It's just so satisfying to watch, and I imagine satisfying to play. I haven't seen any tyrants in this map yet, but there are 2, it looks like elephant birds? Could be wrong, I haven't learned the name of the wildlife yet. Anyways, I would definitely either go for the perk that's on one of these, because he has none right now, and, wait, no, that's just health bars up the wildlife. Hunters aren't here. He's hiding here again. He's been in this corner. No, I think it's a different corner slightly off. But yeah. Oh, he might have dodged it. We'll see if the hunter spots him. Kind of noticeable with all the noise though. Yeah, he's taking hits. Lost a bit of his armor. But I think he might be clear. There was only one there. I wonder where the backup is. Let's see. Quick munchies. Do not see anyone that's hunting him right now, so I think he might have made it out. At the very least, he's faster than the hunters, which is very important, and that's kind of what this build works for, by getting 1 point in each. Still though, missing 3 bars of health is not good, and the hunters have found him, keeping him off the food, but he already has full armor, which is excellent. The hunters are doing an excellent job just keeping at his back. Oh, domed again, barely. They're Trapper, cutting it close. And they're keeping him off the food, which is really important. They don't want him getting back to full armor. But he's not fighting. Not really. More trying to avoid them. Oh, that was a good harpoon mid-to-leap. Couldn't get away for a little bit. Here's the charge to get out of the line of sight. But there's so many angles. You can tell there's already a bunch up. One on his back. Some above. This is a really good a dome, considering the hunter's status being aggressive instead of being defensive. Since he's not really fighting them, they can just keep picking at him from the roof. Ooh, here comes a nice attack. Oh, but he's harpooned, and I think that was a cloak? Looks like it might have been. Harpooned again. Maggie just doing work, keeping him disabled. And he's on the run again. He's just covered in crit points. This is brutal. Now he can get out, fortunately. The dome goes down before his shields do. Let's see if he can actually make it, or if the hunters can keep him up, or keep up with him. To be honest, against this kind of playstyle, I think Val is a wonderful hunter. Just that slow is fantastic, as same with Abe, because while you may not be able to harpoon him when you're chasing him, with a combination of Val and the slowing grenades, you can definitely keep him pinned in. Although then again, second one, tier 2, Griffin, with his much more active harpoon gun, that's definitely a bit more usable when comboed with Val. Keeps them slow and then gives time for Griffin to get in and hook him up so that he can't run. But feeding more, trying to get, there it is. Stage 3 is ready. Is he going to evolve here? No, he shouldn't. Yeah, with the hunters right on his trail, one showing up in the sniff, which I believe reaches 70 yards. That's what it said on the forums after some people tested in the beta. Alright, but he might be able to hide here. We'll see. I've noticed Aurora tends to play in a very mobile fashion, and then he'll hide and change direction. But I rarely see him sneak, which is unusual. Oh, here comes a little friendly creature. Oh, and another dome. He's pinned in. Looks like there's a lot of space for the hunters to work with, and not much cover for the monster to use, which is definitely what he's been working at. He's trying to survive the dome and then get out. It's a little bit of cover, which is nice for him. But the hunters still staying spread out, doing an excellent job at constantly harassing him, preventing him from doing anything. And right now, he's kind of stuck in the open. He forces them to chase him a little and then gets behind, but they're still tagging him from far away. Lazarus doing excellent work with his... Alright, hey, so it turns out I had a problem. I might cut out, just reset it, and back where I was talking about, Laz is doing a great job with his crit shots right now, making it just annoying for Aurora to deal with anything. He's just trying to keep his armor up right now, but he's not really fighting, and he really needs to be. Force the hunters back, make them scared. Some of the best things I've seen while watching some games is when the hunter forces the trapper to drop the dome, not because they got something poorly built or they missed, but because the trapper, not say this right, the trapper is now afraid of the hunter, and then he thinks maybe they'll get a full wipe if they're not careful. But getting armor back, just making his way around. Aurora is very mobile, but it seems the hunters right now are more so. So far from what I've seen though, a quick analysis while they play this little chase, Lazarus is by far one of the best choices. All his abilities really are focused, well, one of his abilities focused on damage, quick, nice rapid fire, good range, puts the crit spots in, and puts a lot of crit spots in, well, unlike Val, who unfortunately doesn't have as quick reload or rate of fire. But in addition, his cloak hasn't been put too much into use, and his Lazarus machine, while it hasn't been used, honestly, I can't see the benefit of having Val's heal beam. Kyra, maybe, pretty good DPS from her grenades, but who knows? This is, considering it's the beta, maybe she's not available yet. I don't remember what time this was recorded at. As to Maggie versus Abe versus, although I'm pretty sure Abe wasn't out at the time. I'm actually almost 100% sure. Anyways, good dome here. Heading him in again, very close one. Not a lot of cover again, but he's just kind of sitting here. He's not fighting again, and I think that's the biggest problem. As to the hunters, they're doing a fantastic job being spread out, keeping mobile, keeping high ground when they need it, putting the close ones in who need to be close, and just, as I said, staying spread out so they can constantly be attacking. The Maggie player putting harpoon traps, not where she necessarily was, but where she thinks the monster might go. And so that's doing an excellent job keeping him pinned in, and he might think he's in the clear, and all of a sudden the trap goes off. He's still waiting for the dome to go down, which is going to be quite a while, and he's going to lose a lot of health. There it is. He lost so much. Ooh, wonderful trap right there. And not so great a leap, but the charge should get him a little bit clear. Looks like the timer still paused, still combat going on. He needs to get out, get some armor, and he needs to fight. He can't be running all the time. But we'll see how this goes. Back to the analysis. Let me pull up my list. Alright, I don't remember who's on assault. I believe it might be Markov. Can't remember who has what. Let me check. Yeah, it is Markov. He's doing an excellent work with the lightning gun, playing up close, keeping the close damage while everyone else stays back, but using the longer range. Maggie doing a great job with the traps. I did mention earlier that I thought Griffin might be better at it, but give or take. They're definitely both strengths in this case, and it's situational even within the game how they represent. Overall, I think slows would definitely be nice for these consistent chases. Ooh, that trap got that dome. If he hadn't been hit, he would have gotten out. That was gorgeous by the Maggie player. And again, he doesn't have access to much cover, and the hunters aren't afraid. They're just dealing out all the damage they can. He needs to fight, scare them off, make them realize he can be a threat. And right now, he is no threat. There we go. Now he's going on to one of them. Oh, no, and he just jumps right past. And harpooned again. Nice trap. Pinned in, just open fire, dropping his health. He's only got 3 bars left. And that was a good orbital, zoning him back right into the lasers and the lightning. It's harsh. Hank and Markov doing lots of work. And then, of course, Lazarus keeping those snipes up, just putting in crit spots for anything that can deal damage to him, specifically the laser and, this SMG from Maggie. But You know, with all the crit spots, it might be considerable for Markov to switch to his other weapon. Who knows? And finally the dome goes, and Goliath on the run. He needs to eat. I don't know why he took the time to kill those without actually consuming. I should mention though, he did bring up on his post that there was a distinct lack of wildlife during stage 3, possibly a bug, maybe something went weird. And that is noticeable. It does keep his armor practically non-existent, but still the issue is he didn't fight when he had the chance, when he needed to, and so he's kind of locked in here. If he'd gotten a strike or two off in one of those early domes when he still had full shields, maybe he would have gotten through, but here he's been found. Not so great for him. Lasers finishing him off. And this is the end. He's covered in crit spots. Almost surrounded. Now he's getting away, but they can cut him off. There's so many shortcuts through. We'll see how it goes. He's got a bail. They're right on his tail. Hunter's doing an amazing job just bringing him down. It's not a smash, but it's just a slow suffocation. Let's see. He's kind of lost, looking for anything to eat. Nothing to eat, so he's kind of stalled, hoping. Climbing out, maybe he'll get away, but no. Here comes damage. Shields are already broken. And still, good use of his abilities to get his way out. Oh, they cut him off. Someone's ahead. Here comes the dome, and there's no chance. Yeah, he just gets up, fires the air. Got it. Sad day, sad day.